I'm the Army Reserve Ambassador. I'm a retired Lieutenant Colonel JAG, which means I was not airborne, I was chairborne. Cold War veteran, so during my time down in Fort Bliss in the 1980s, the Russians never once invaded through Mexico. You're welcome. As the Army Reserve Ambassador, my goal is to connect people. I'm the Army Reserve Ambassador. I'm chair of the New York State Bar Association Veterans Law Committee. I am president of the New York chapter of the Association of the United States Army. Commander of American Legion Post 81. There's a few other titles there. I can't remember them all. I collect titles the way dogs collect fleas. The problem is, you miss one meeting and they make you chapter president. And don't go to the bathroom either, that's also tough. Okay, so what I do is, again, I connect people. The reason that I'm the Army Reserve Ambassador, I know people. I'm gonna give you an example. Last year I got a call from a platoon sergeant. One of his soldiers he found out was homeless and living in her car. He didn't know what to do, so he called me. I have no concept about housing, but I know a guy. James Hendon, Commissioner of New York City Department of Veterans Affairs, who's also Colonel Hendon, who is with the 353rd CA. By the end of the day, Colonel Hendon got her into housing. I know people. I know the Commissioner of New York State Department of Veterans Affairs, Commissioner DeCombe, also known as Mama V. I work with her very closely. As the chair of the New York State Bar Association Veterans Law Committee, I educate lawyers on you folks. Because there are great lawyers out there who are utterly clueless about the special needs that we have. Whether you're talking about family law, landlord-tenant, estate law, so I educate them. Back in October, I spoke to over 300 estate law attorneys on just this one question. What is a veteran? Depending on what kind of veteran you are, your rights are different. I'm a Cold War veteran. My son is a disabled non-combat veteran. My law partner is a GWAT veteran. You folks, going out the door, you're gonna get a DD-214. What kind of veteran are you going to be? What rights will you have? So, again, as the Army Reserve Ambassador, I pull all these things together to try to connect people and get information. And I get calls all month long from service members, commanders, first sergeants, platoon sergeants, who have no idea what to do next. So they call me. Do I get paid for this? Yeah, really? It's the Army. When I retired in 2015, I thought I was done. But then the Army comes and says, hey, how would you like to have 2 stars, a flag, and no pay? Sign me up. 05 to 08 with no money? This is awesome. Generals now serve me, which I think is pretty cool because I used to serve them. But joking aside, the main point here is, with all these organizations out there, who you don't know anything, you are not alone. No soldier, no family member is ever alone. But how do you know where all those places exist? Well, one, this yellow ribbon is an example of how you find out. But the other one is me. I'm easy to find. Google Gary Port. 4 letters my first name, 4 letters my last name. Real simple. And when you Google me, by the way, like, follow, and subscribe. I am freaking hilarious. I do videos about law with my 4 birds, because nothing goes with law like birds, right? You're not alone. I don't know everything, but I know everybody. You have a problem, Google me, call me up. I will always take time to talk to a person who wears the uniform and to a family member. I may not have an answer, but I will see what I can do to get you to the person with the answer. That's why I gave that example of that soldier who was living in her car. I know people who deal with dogs. I know people who deal with housing. And one thing I also they want me to talk about is the Minuteman Scholarships. I'm going to talk briefly about that. The Minuteman Scholarship is an ROTC program. For those of you who are enlisted, you may be really excited about this. We will send you to college We will pay 4 years for a public college, 3 years for private college, 100%, plus a stipend. You will drill with reserve unit, and all we ask is 8 years as an Army Reserve officer. It's a great program. This current year, I put 6 kids into St. John's. If you're interested, you can contact me or talk to one of your local recruiters and let them know that you're interested in the Minuteman Scholarship. But getting back to how we help, and this also is for family members. No family member is alone either. There are organizations out there. Since I now got 1 minute left, does anyone have any questions for me about the Army Reserve Ambassador Program, New York State Bar Association, Association of the United States Army? That's something else that we are there to help you. I am the chapter president from Westchester and Montauk. Everyone in there is in my footprint. AUSA is also here to help. You can sign up for free on the AUSA's website. We have free membership. We support the active and reserve components. We're there also for the family members. Again, no soldier, no family member, no veteran is alone unless you want to be. Thank you.